The following program is a 20 East Media Network, LLC presentation. Please hit the like button and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Welcome to D Truth TV. Turn the volume up, you feel me? Hit that like, hit subscribe, let's get real on your screen, see? We talking cases, mysteries, stories that unfold, relationships, heartbreaks, secrets never told, breaking news, updates, every fact on display. I'm your host with the flow, bringing truth every day. D Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. So subscribe, hit like, don't you dare miss a beat. The Truth TV, where the truth and the rhythm meet.
Welcome. In my audio, okay, respect to every respect to your new. What's going on? I got something. It was very, I'm going to tell you, it's disturbing. It's disturbing. But I do also got some good news. I got some other stuff I would talk about too. So don't worry about it. Let's see, can I find that? What I was supposed to, see. Let's see, can I find it? I would, I'm trying to find it. Give me a minute. I'm trying to find it, people. Trying to find it. Hold on. Okay, I can't find it. But I'm gonna tell you. It's crazy how things goes in this world, right? It's crazy how things goes in the world. And I'm gonna tell you that when I'm gonna tell you this right here. It's crazy in the world. If you watch my earlier live when I talk about protecting our children, there's some crazy people out here. June of last year, this man punched his 11-year-old middle schooler in the mouth because he was talking to another child. He got, I think, 41 months in prison. I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find a story now about that. Okay, I'm trying to find a story about that right now. Okay. Trying to find it. Let's see. Try to find it. Hopefully I can. But I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Oh, I found it. A white California man who punched black boy for speaking to white children sentenced to 41 months in prison. Okay. A white man from, I can't pronounce this city, California, who in June of last year committed an inconceivable act of cowardly racism by punching an 11-year-old black boy in the face just for interacting with white children. How is that inconceivable? How that inconceivable? Because some people is really doesn't hate, doesn't like the other people of different colors. But I'm gonna tell you, it stems from what long back. If they are, I'm gonna say, it's what you learn at the house, at home. It's the home training. Somebody walk down the street, you go to the other side of the street, clutch your purse, clutch your pearl, clutch everything else. That person gonna get you, but guess what? The person you worried about is not gonna get you. It's the one that you're not worried about that could always get you. They always get you. And this man, a grown man, punches 11-year-old. According to the Bellingham Herald, this man is 43-year-old and punched an 11-year-old middle school in the mouth. I don't know if that was my child, I would be that calm. I wouldn't be calm enough because I'd be wanting to get my hands on that guy for punching my child in the mouth. Punching my child in the mouth, I'd be wanting to get my hands on him. Ain't nobody gonna respect Sniper. Is nobody gonna punch my child in their mouth and get away with it? Because they lucky the police arrested him. I'm going. He got arrested. Who were arrested on June 12, 2024. The charge with second-degree assault on a child and commission of a hate crime. Pleaded guilty to both felonies in Whatcom County Superior Court. Why did on the second degree assault on a child? Why is it a second degree assault on a child? That should have been first degree assault on a child, right? That should have been in danger or welfare of a child. He should have been hit more charges than that, I think. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. Because too many people are getting away with it with plea deals. Too many people are getting away with it, say, oh, I did it, to get a lesser sentence. But I'm looking at it this way right here. I'm looking at it this way right here. Check this out. This is how I'm looking at it. See, I couldn't be a prosecutor. You do that to a woman, child, any kind of domestic violence, any kind of child abuse, guess what? I'm not offering you a plea deal. I'm not offering you a plea deal. I'm not. I'm not offering you a plea deal. I thought I let you up here, Snipe. Hold on. Yo, you up here? Oh.
I'm right here, brother. You just got the small picture on it, my brother.
yeah. But hold on, I'm gonna do something right quick. Hold on, Snipe. Hold on. But I'm saying these prosecutions don't want to take this stuff to trial, offering all these plea deals. Why you think some of this stuff still going? If I was a prosecutor, I am not offering no plea deal. I'm not offering no plea deal. That's my opinion.
You know
That's
why
my
they
opinion.
you know why they offered a plea deal?
Why?
Because it's they offered a plea deal because you got to believe or understand that the court system is so far behind when it comes to having a speedy trial. But he's
Okay.
still gonna get some. He's gonna get some time. Hey, repeat what happened because I caught it at the. I caught it in the middle, so I don't want to misspeak on anything. Go ahead. What happened?
Oh, he basically 43-year-old basically punched an 11-year-old black 43-year-old white man punched a 43-year-old white man punched an 11-year-old black boy in the mouth because he was talking to his white classmate.
So a 34-year-old man who happened to be
43.
43.
43.
I'm sorry, 43-year-old man smacked a 11-year-old black kid because he was talking to a nut. Is this 1960?
Oh, I ain't get to the best. Hey, and he got 41 months. He was sentenced to 41 months. And he did what they charged him with. Charged him with second-degree assault on a child. That should be first-degree assault on a child cruelty.
But
That should
here's the question I got to ask it if you know the answer to, because the first degree and second degree, it all depends. Is it open hand or closed hand?
okay. I'm finna read the rest of it. I
Yeah, yeah,
read it
yeah.
already. According to court record, an 11-year-old boy was walking with a group of fellow students back to school. Following a field trip to Pickford Field Center, as the class was walking north of Grand Avenue near the county courthouse, Brittner fell into step with the group and began walking directly in front of the 11-year-old. The child, who was black, was talking with a white friend, with Brittany, who is also white, turned around and punched him in the face. He caused the child immense pain, court documents stated, and chipped one of his teeth. That's not a slap.
Okay. Hey, like I said, I came in right in the middle. So can I have the mic for about 45 seconds?
Go.
Everybody know, I'm into this into my Christianity and my faith and everything, but at the end of the day, you smack my child and chip his tooth, there's no trial that's going to be needed. We're going straight to the corner, and I'm throwing these sanctified hands, and you're going to get beat down because you, first of all, what gave you the audacity to put your hands on a child, period? Yes, it is race involved, but putting your hands on a child, period. You damaged this boy's tooth. Now you want to know why these young men and women, or these young boys and girls, don't respect their elders because stuff like this. Now, there's a lot of things that go on with respect and everything, but those who's raised right, and their parents do a great job with them. Why now you just gave this young man, this young boy, the opportunity to decide if he's going to respect his elders or not. Then you just put in my situation, you just put, if I'm the father, then you just put your life in danger, and mine. I'm about to spend some time behind jail, is behind some bars.
Your thinking was just like mine, Sniper. Your thinking was just like mine. And they did catch him. They to the community, everybody else. But guess what? First he go to court, pled not guilty. Then they say psychological, whatever, evaluation, mental health. You know that comes in. Sometimes that comes in when stuff like this happen. But he didn't avoid justice. Right? He didn't avoid justice. So going through a few months of evaluation, all that stuff, they found covered the stand trial. So He pled guilty, got 41 months. But get what? The child got to live with that trauma for the rest of his life. Got to go through therapy. That's why I said, what gives people in their right mind, respect Armando and Kenya 30, what gives people in the right mind to come punch a child in the face?
Um, because he's talking to someone of the Caucasian race. I don't, and look, and I don't believe at all that this is a mental health thing. And that's my opinion. I mean, we talked about this a couple of months ago, probably a little bit longer than that. We got to stop using mental health to hide the fact of what this man did to a child.
You're right.
We always everybody's always pleading to mental health. Like that's like me getting into a fight and blame it on PTSD. I know what I was doing. I knew what I was doing when I threw the first punch. I knew what I was doing when I'm trying to snap a leg or arm or put you in a chokehold. I knew what I was doing. But it doesn't mean I have mental health case for it. This dude needs to, I don't say rot in jail, but he needs to spend some time. And who are we to judge about the time that he spent? He's spending time. Is it a fair amount of time in your eyes and my eyes? 48 months, 2 years? No, because again, there's people in jail right now that's in there longer for doing something lesser than this gentleman has done.
You're right about that. And I think they could have got him for more charges. In my opinion. That's my opinion.
What's the rest of his charges, D True?
Oh, it was just second degree assault on a child and commission of a hate crime. That's it. That's it. That's all the charges. That was all the charges. Then, after striking the middle school student, Britton made a comment about how the child was speaking to a white person. The child told police that he believed the random assault occurred because of his race. Respect stated. Shawanda Williams, respect. When a child knows why he was attacked, we got a problem. Do y'all think we have a problem when a child knows why he or she being attacked, no matter what skin tone they are? We have a problem. Then the guy continued to make racist remarks once detained by officer, according to court record. He repeatedly used the N-word and made reference to assaulting black people. See, he initially pleaded not guilty to both of the felonies he was charged with, and his arraignment, which was reportedly so heavily attended that the judicial official was concerned that the legal capacity for the courtroom was being violated, ending in him being found not competent to stand trial. Hold up. How is the legal capacity for the courtroom was being violated? How did that mean he's not competent to stand trial? See, he was sent to Western State Hospital where after a 5-month stay, he was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type, which means he experienced symptoms of both schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, the hell noted. I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe that. Then it goes on to say, but as always, mental illness doesn't cause or excuse racial hatred. So now that Biden is showing a substantial different temperament that he did at the time of his arrest, according to senior deputy prosecuting attorney Benjamin Pratt, he's well enough to be held accountable. At least they are holding him accountable for his action. He's not getting off skate. 41 months in prison. 41 months in prison. Acts of violence against people motivated by any aspect of their identity are intolerable, and their police department carefully investigated each incident so it can be handled with justice. Police Department Chief Rebecca, I can't pronounce that last name, said in an email Tuesday, it was thanks to the quick work by their officer and community member that we are able to hold the offender accountable. I'm like Sniper. That couldn't have been my child. He would have been glad the police got him before I got to him. Because you put my child in the face and chipped his tooth. Well, guess what? It been what it was. And as for the victim, a middle school student, the name hadn't been publicly released. His family says he is in great place. He is in great place. His physical injury and emotional and mental trauma, which are likely ongoing. So they're gonna have effect to all his ongoing situation, right? They're gonna have ongoing effect to his situation. And I got a feel good story here too. Now I got a feel good story too. Georgia school holds graduation 1 year early for a student, so his terminally ill mom could see him graduate. This a feel good story right here. This a feel good story right here. Okay. Sarah Arthur Reyes, and an ailing mother, thought she would definitely miss her son Alex Reyes' graduation ceremony, given her health issues. So she requested the school host a mock ceremony a little early. The principal of Star Mills High School responded immediately, giving Reyes a memory of a lifetime. On May 24th of this year, Reyes' mother took to her social media page to show a beautiful picture and videos for her son's impromptu graduation ceremony, thanking his school for making her dream come true. Right? Okay. I'm gonna talk about it. It's a village to raise a child, and what a village we have, Reyes wrote in her post. Her fear of missing out on her son's biggest milestone eventually drove her to reach out to the school, requesting something she truly longed for. Without thinking much, she decided to email the principal asking if they could arrange for a mock ceremony for Alex, her son. To her surprise, Reyes got a positive response almost immediately. See, that's a feel-good moment. A mother who is terminally ill, who is possibility will not get to see her son graduate. Possibly not get to see her son graduate. And shout out to the school for doing that impromptu graduation ceremony so her mom could take pictures and all that stuff with her son in his cap and gown. And that's right there shows me that we as a society can be human, can function, look at each other as human and have humanity for each other. Okay? We can look at each other as human. We can have humanity towards each other if we want to. If we want to. But some people don't have that kind of humanity. Some schools don't have that kind of humanity. Some department, some businesses, some police department, some fire department, some everybody do not have that kind of humanity. Some individuals do not have that kind of humanity. Okay. Immediately assuming that they would see a person or two in the stand, Reyes reached the stadium with not much expectation, but what she saw left her speechless. When they arrived at the stadium full of faculty, staff, coach, and friends to cheer on Alex as he took the stage, she wrote expressing her heartfelt gratitude for the unforgettable moment. His mom would never forget that moment. But I hope she survives that, her terminal illness. But she would not forget that moment. Because the community, the school, made that moment happen. The coaches, the teachers, the faculty, and the friends of his made that moment made her feel good. We got to have some kind of humanity on this earth for each other. We got to stop looking at each other skin color. We got to start seeing that person as who he or she is. We got to start seeing that person for who he or she is, not for what community they came from, what background they came from. Now, somebody might be from a suburb. Oh, they nice and good. The skin tone look good, whatever. Oh, they might be up to no good. Then we look at somebody from not the suburb, from the hood, from the projects, whatever. We gotta start looking at them as they being bad, because there's some good people in the project in the hood that try to make some of themselves. We gotta start looking at some people from the trailer park. Yeah, we got some people in them different communities that are good, that are bad. But we gotta start looking at the negative aspect of people because of where they come from. We got to take a look at it, not at their skin tone. We got to look at the state of their character. Until we start looking at the person and their character that they put out, we are not gonna come together at one. We're not gonna come together at one. That character shows you who they truly are. Because I'm from the hood, from the projects, that mean my character is like what is projected there. Because I'm from the suburb or the trailer park, don't mean I'm as good as you think I am or bad as you think I am. Judge me on my character. When are we going to start judging people by their character? When are we going to start judging people? Stop judging people by the color of their skin. Yeah, we know we got bad and we don't have good people in nothing. I know I just read the story about this man, the white man punched a black child in the face. Yes, I know I just did that. I'm talking about he didn't know the character of that young man. I'm not making an excuse for him. He just saw the skin tone. And that what majority of us in our community look at the character of, we don't look at some of our people in our community character. See, when I look at somebody, I look at their actions. Actions speak louder than words, don't it? People can talk the talk. Can they walk the walk? Can they do what they say they can do? The character. When you have character, when you look at a person's character and see them for who they are and find out who they are, you talk to them, see how intelligent they are. That don't mean they don't have no brain. That don't mean they're not smart. But assumption is a dangerous word. Assumption is a dangerous word. Y'all know what the first three letter of assumption is. Assumption is the first three letter assumption is make an ass out of all of us. How many times has somebody made an assumption of you that thought you was something else, but you turned out to be another kind of person that they thought you wasn't? I know in my lifetime it happened to me. My assumption of people is not, I don't assume anything. I do not assume anything. Once you start assuming, it's gonna backfire on you. It might backfire on you. But shout out to Star Mills principal, the faculty, the coaching staff, and the friends for making that woman feel good, letting her see her son graduate. Because only the higher power know when it's her last days, what day gonna be her last day, and she probably won't see her son graduate, walk across that stage. That shows you the character that people can see people humanity. They can see that humanity, right? Okay. They can see that humanity. Hey, we know we talked about that Shannon Sharp. Next subject. We know we talking about that Shannon Sharp, right? Get what Shannon Sharp does. Shannon Sharp settled the grape lawsuit as accused of knowledge of consensual and turbulent relationship. Now she comes out and said it was consensual and turbulence relationship. Okay. After he was accused of rape in April, Shannon Sharp has reportedly settled the Jane Doe civil lawsuit on undisclosed terms. Shannon Sharp to be benched by ESPN, First Take, and more grape lawsuit, $10 million settlement offer. The accused attorney, Tony Busby, announced Friday that the lawsuit will be dismissed now that they have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution with the three-time Super Bowl champ and sportscaster. On April 20, 2025, the Busby law firm filed a complaint in Nevada making several allegations against Shannon Sharp on behalf of their client, wrote Busby on X. Both sides acknowledged a long-term, consensual, and turbulent relationship after proactive and respectful negotiating. I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution. All matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice. So that means with prejudice, it can't be brought back up. She can't sue no more. Following the April lawsuit, Shannon denied the allegation and asserted that incident of grape, choking, and more in the 13-page civil suit are being taken out of context and were consensual. His attorney called the complaint a blunt attempt to shake down Shannon for millions of dollars. Attorney for both sides confirmed that Shannon had previously offered $10 million in an attempt to convince the accused not to file a lawsuit. Sharp was subsequently suspended for his Monday and Tuesday slot on Stephen A. Smith ESPN talk show First Take. So what y'all think about that? Y'all think about that? How is it? I'm gonna say this. How is it great when it's consensual and y'all relationship is turbulence? Because this is what I don't get. This is what I don't get. Men and women get in a relationship with a man or a woman. When that man or woman don't want them, especially when the man and woman their relationship is how high profiled, is high profiled, and has money, and things don't go right, that man and woman don't want them no more. They're gonna go hard on something. Respect me, Rock. They're gonna want something out of the deal. Cause I don't want you no. Cause if I don't want you no more, you can't get mad and say I did this and did that to you. Consensual mean both parties was engaged. Cause he might like rough sex, she might like rough sex. She might, and both of them might like the choking aspect of it. But we don't know what's in that lawsuit. We don't know what the settlement is. But he settled it. So guess what? The lawsuit cannot go forward because it was dismissed with prejudice. This man, we have seen this going on too much for too long. With people, when a man don't want the woman, she get mad at say, I'm gonna do this to him. We get this where a man, when a woman don't want a man, I'm gonna do this to her. When as us as humans gonna sit back and say, hey, she or he don't want me, okay, let me go about my ways. Why do it always have to turn out, oh, I'm taking the court because you did this to me? Because I'm trying to get some money out of you. Why? Why is that? What's the humanity in that? See, tonight's word is humanity. Humanity is all about everybody want the money. Yeah, the money good and dandy. The money's good and dandy. But what are you doing to help yourself? What are you doing to help your neighborhood, community? What are you doing? What are you doing besides trying to cover off of somebody else's hard work? Some people work too doggone hard for their money for you to come and slide in and try to take advantage of them. We'll see it on both sides, men and women, try to take advantage of that money. Why? Because he or she don't want you no more? Because he or she don't moved on with another man or woman that he or she love? Why? Why is that? Why is the humanity is said, oh, okay, you don't move on, okay, good for you. Let me move on. Let me find some direction in my life after you. Where's the humanity? Some of us don't have humanity. Some people in this world do not have humanity. Humanity has got lost long time ago. Humanity has got lost between the real world and the digital world. Humanity has got lost. We don't see no feel good story like this all the time, where somebody doing good for somebody else. We don't see no feel good story where somebody helping somebody else. But sometimes when somebody helping somebody else, it's what they call it? It's an agenda why they doing it. We don't see nobody try to build nobody up out of the kindness of their heart. When have you seen somebody build somebody up out of the kindness of their heart without looking for something in return? Where had humanity gone, people? Where had humanity gone? I will try to help somebody if I can. I will help somebody if I can. I will, if I had the money, I would help somebody. If I had the clothes, the food to give them, I will. But guess what is more important than the food, the money, the clothes that you give somebody to help them? It's the knowledge, the knowledge. Give them you can give them food, you give them the money, you give them the clothes, right? But you know what? Also, the most important thing you can give them the knowledge how to get what they want. Show them how to build. Show them how to come up. When you show, when you show them how to fish, and they start fishing, they can feed themselves instead of depending on somebody else. Yeah, we got some of them out here that's a scammers. Yeah, we know that. But think about it. If you help somebody out of kind of your heart, don't look at it. Don't think about what they're gonna do with it. Let them do what they're gonna do with it. Because guess what? That's a blessing to you that gonna come back to you. Give them some type of skill to help themselves. I'll tell you what happened to me one day. I was on my way to work, right? This guy said, you give me some money and some food? Okay. I said, okay. I gave him a little something. I gave him a little food. I said, you know what? I do you even better than that. I got the phone. I took my time, got the phone. I do the very fill out the application. I said, this is what I'm doing for you. I'm calling my manager. That's over me. I'm gonna call them. Hey, I got a guy want to come in for an interview to get a job. Okay. What time they got to be there? Okay. And I let the guy know what time to be there. Right? But you know what? The guy never just showed up. The guy never showed up. See, I was trying to help him help himself. I try to help him to help himself. I didn't see who he was. I didn't look at the outside appearance. I looked at, hey, that could be me. That could be me. I just thought, hey, I'm gonna help this brother out. I did that several times over the years. Some came in, did a little work. Some of them worked out, some of them didn't work out. Some of them just worked there, came and worked there 2 or 3 days to get in the system, to get that first paycheck, and they come back. It happens. But should that stop us for giving the people the resources to help themselves? It goes back to, where is your humanity at? Where is your humanity at? Because we will leave humanity at the door when we leave out the house. How the world we expect somebody to look at us, not look at our skin tone, our skin color, and want them to see us for who we are and what we could do, not our skin color. How we want somebody to look at us like that, and we don't look at other people like that. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all do not hear me. Y'all don't hear me. How do y'all expect us? How do we expect our children to learn from us? We're not showing them the way. How do we expect the children to learn if we're not showing humanity for our neighbors, for strangers? How is our children supposed to go out here and show their humanity? But we got kids running around here acting crazy at 10 o'clock at night. No adult supervision, man. How do we, as humans, forget the skin color, as human, function every day and look at the other people, a different skin tone, a different community, a different background, with a turned up nose and a frown on our face? We look at some people in our own community with a frown on our face. Look at them like they're disgusted. We do it to our own people. They do it to their own people. But I look at it like, we are who we are. Nobody could change that. Only person could change that is yourself. When you start looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I can be a better person, and try every day become a better person, and start looking at people as human instead of objects. Start looking at stop looking at the outside appearance. Start looking at them as human. We be in a better place. We might not like it, but we'd be a better place. We'd be at peace with ourselves. Because I'm gonna tell you, there's some children, there's some men and women, I don't care what skin tone, they don't love and respect themselves. There's some of them out there, they don't have that self-love that they need. They don't have that self-love. Because how can you have a self-love when every time some people look at you and spewing negativity at you? They just think about, I ain't worth this, I ain't worth that. Well, how you think some people don't allow themselves? Because they think they ain't worth a damn. Ain't no other word to put it. They ain't worth a damn. That's how some people think. You're going to push somebody so far. Either they're going to do something to themselves or they're going to do something to you. They're going to do something to you. But I tell you, humanity, we got to start looking at each other as humans. Instead of object, instead of where they care from, they demographic background. gotta start looking at. There's another thing people look at different people as their economic status. Gotta start looking at that too. We gotta start trying to blame the opposite sex for what's going on in what went wrong in a relationship. Gotta take a look at what you did wrong. That's in life itself. That's life in general. What did you do wrong? How are you trying to make yourself a better person? Once you make yourself a better person, show the other person how to make themselves a better person. When you make that person a better person, when you make yourself a better person, you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to feel good about yourself. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'll be right back. Hey, it'll be quick. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Welcome to the channel, is the truth on the mic. Shout out to the fam, we keeping it tight. Love in the air, got the crew in the light. 20 East riding, we up all night. Family first, that's the code I live by. Armando King Wolf, howling at the sky. Too tight of the queen, got that royal vibe. Malasha the light, always down to ride. Jazzy talks, bring the smooth, keep it real. Sniper on the beat, got that lyrical steel. Rim rock, you new in new I2. K9 ATL, we reppin' the crew. Like and subscribe, come and join the tribe. We talking love, sports, life, and the grind. This is more than a channel, it's a state of mind. Family and friends, all our stories combined. From the court to the mic, we play and we speak. Every day a new journey, every week unique. Shout out to the legends, the ones who believe we rise together, got dreams up our sleeve. Like and subscribe, come and join the tribe. We're talking love, sports, life, and the grind. This is more than a channel, it's a state of mind. Family and friends, all our stories combined. So hit that button, let the good times roll. The truth and the fam, we taking control. From 20 East to the world, let the story be told. Together we shine, together we bold. So hit that button, let the good times roll. The truth and the fam, we taking control. From 20 East to the world, let the story be told. Together we shine, together we bold. So hit that button, let the good times roll. The truth and the fam, we taking control. From 20 East to the world. East to the world. Like the sky at the toad. 20 East riding, we up all night.
Welcome back. Shout out to my sister, you do. She's doing her thing. She doing her thing. Hey, I love it. Keep doing your thing. And shout out to my sister together. She doing her thing over there. Mondo, Real Rock, Sniper, Miss Media, K9, Jazzy, Malaysia, and all the rest of the people that support us. Thank you. But back to humanity. Back to humanity. We are who we are. Nobody can change that. But tell you one thing people cannot take from each other is is our mind. When they say a mind is a terrible thing to waste, it is. Our youth are wasting their mind on nonsense. Our youth are wasting their mind on nonsense. Who agree with me on that? If you agree with me on that, I'm not saying all of them. If you agree with me on that, put a one in the chat. If you don't agree with me that, put a two. Our youth are some of our youth are wasting their mind on nonsense. They are not using their mind for what it is intended to be. Some of them are lost. Because you know why some of them lost? The parents lost. I'm tell you why the parents lost, because their parents were lost. They want to try to keep up with the Jones and what's going on social media, on Instagram, see all these people doing all things. They don't realize, some of these adults don't realize that's fake. Everybody ain't happy all the time. Relationship takes a whole lot of effort to maintain. Take a whole lot of things, take a whole lot of effort to maintain. But I tell you this, once you find that person, hold on to that person, especially when y'all even a yoke. Keep that person in mind. And guess what? Sometimes people say about, oh, that's my family. But you got to realize sometimes family is not blood. Family is not blood sometimes. Family is not blood sometimes. It is what it is. Just like that TV, loud and wrong. That sometimes family not blood. Sometimes you can't trust family. Sometimes your friends that are your friends that gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, sees their humanity in you. Gonna stop you doing for what you want to do. But it's up to you to use your mind to say, hey, you got to be your own judge. Cause like I said, your friends can be your family. Don't have to be blood. Because a real friend gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. They're gonna give you advice, give you their opinion, but it's up to you to take their opinion, take their advice, to use it as you choose fit. But sometimes you gotta sit back and step back and say, hey, he or she is right. No matter who the friend is, he or she right. Because sometimes a family member would tell you something. Sometimes a family member would tell you what you want to hear, because they're gonna benefit from it. They will benefit from it. But I tell you, it when it all said and done, when it all said and done, we're all human. We gotta have humility. Humility will will ground us. When you're grounded, humility will show up. When you show other people to humility, it will show up. I time from your household to your job to the courthouse to anywhere else in the neighborhood, anywhere in the world. You look at somebody that look at person as a human instead of an object, instead of as where they come from, their economic status. Look at them as human. This world would be a better place. Cause everybody is not going to get it. Everybody is not going to try to help each other. Everybody is not going to say, "Hey, it's me, it's me." Everybody looking at some people looking at themselves like, "I'm gonna get what I want to get. Forget everybody else. Forget everybody else." Some people went on mute on me. I don't know where he went to, but like I said, it is what it is, and we got to do what we got to do. Like I said before, how are we going? How do we? If put it this way, our, our children are our future. Kids is the future. How is it that we can't protect our children? If we can't protect our children, how we gonna protect ourselves? If we can't protect our children, how we gonna protect ourselves? If we can't teach them about humility, how we gonna teach them anything else? If we can't teach them not to look down on other people, how we gonna? If we can't look, if we don't stop looking down on other people, how we gonna teach them not to look down on other people? I'm talking about from the top to the bottom. I know some people do it for their own personal gain, but how you gonna do something for your own personal gain? Your own personal gain is not gonna help nobody. You might help them, but how they go? Some people just got that in them, the evil in them. Oh, I'm gonna help this person and put it on social media. I'm put it on social media because I show them that I do help somebody. You do it. Them people do it to prove a point. There's some people that help people you don't even see. If you do it out of the kindness of your heart, because you see the humanity in helping somebody, good. If you do it, try to gain recognition, more power to you. If you help your community and nobody see it, hey, I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you because you're not flaunting it, looking for a pat on the back for it. You're not looking for a pat on the back. The one I look at some of the ones that shows what they're doing to help the community. I feel like they're looking for recognition, a pat on the back. Oh, look what I did. Woohoo. So what? There's other people out there doing the same thing you're doing, but they're not getting the recognition for it. They're not looking for recognition for it. They're doing it because they see the humanity in doing it. They see the humanity in doing different things. But hey, it is what it is. I tell you, you got to wake up. People, you better wake up because some of y'all gonna be left behind. Y'all gonna be left behind. I'm finna open up the floor after this this music I'm about to play. I'm about to open up the floor. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we moving through the city, 20 East on the map. From the courts to the streets, yeah, we never look back. Armando King got the crown, I'm holding it tight. Love and loyalty, staying true in the night. Sniper on the aim, got my sights on the goal. Relationships like games, but I'm holding my soul. You knew what it was from the jump, no disguise. Family like Mems Meaty, got that fire in our eyes. We together, yeah, we rise, no falling apart. Sports in our veins, love deep in our hearts. 20 East family shining every night. Living for the moment, keeping it right. From the basketball courts to the studio sessions, love and connection, our biggest obsessions. You knew the deal, we grind for the fame, but family's the real prize, always stay the same. Together in the struggle, we push through the pain. Sniper hit the target, no missing the aims. Media got the voice that's loud and clear, telling stories of a family always sincere. We celebrate the wins, learn from the losses. In the game of life, no matter what it cost us. Love's the real MVP, that's how we play. 20 is forever, every single day. Together, yeah, we rise, no falling apart. Sports in our veins, love deep in our hearts. 20 is family shining every night. Living for the moment, keeping it right. The truth president, leading with the heart. Standing tall, playing his part. From the streets to the charts, he's the boss. Guiding in the family, never taking no loss. So here's to the hustle, the love and the bond. From sunrise to sunset, we respond. Armando, together, Sniper, you knew it's media. And D-Truth, president forever free. Yeah. Oh.
We are back. We are back. We are back. Shout out to you new again. Hey, together, is she doing her thing? Everybody at 20s doing their thing. And shout out to, I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to E. James, Kitty, Monique, Jenny, Alpha, King on 30, Sick'em Dog, No Cap, C Rapper 23. Hope you're getting better, my brother. Hope you're getting better. Hey, but like I said, it is what it is. The floor is open. The floor is open. And one night, I don't know what night it is. I'm working on my voice. I might do a little concert, a little tiny concert, a little piece of concert one night. I might do it, but I don't know when. I might do a little concert. Because talent, you can find talent anywhere. Encouragement, we got to encourage each other to do better. We got to encourage each other to see each other in humanity. We got to encourage each other to use our brain. We got to encourage each other to do our research. We got to encourage each other to study the law. We got to encourage each other to know how the economic system works. We got to encourage each other regardless. It ain't tonight, Sickle. It ain't tonight. But we got to encourage each other to see the humanity in each other. I know some people do not have the humanity that we like, but we got to help them. 609, what's going on? Thank you, 609. Thank you, 609. Hey, 609, you got a rich in here? Drop your channel link in here. One of my other mods, go to 609 page and drop his link in here. People go sub up to him. 609. I think 609. You is in. Hey, we gotta hook up again, 609, because I think you're in Georgia too. Humidity is what this human race was built on. Show each other humility, and that is what we had got away from. So if we don't show humility to each other, how are we going to build? How are we going to become a stronger nation? How are we going to become a stronger world? How are we going to get some of these problems solved? I guarantee you, we show people humility that's on government assistance, to help them, show them how to get out of government assistance. We might not need government assistance no more. We might not need it no more. We might not need government assistance no more. What y'all think? We got to show them how the banking system work. Show them how getting the house and the land work. Show them how to grow their own vegetables. Show them how to raise animals. Show them how to survive when you cannot survive no more. Show them how to survive. Show them how to survive. Show them how to survive. Because we show each other how to survive, guess what? We will rise up. Everybody can rise up together. But guess what? There's some people going to be in the back trying to pull us down when we try to help each other up. There's the one that going to be left behind. They're the ones that are going to be left behind. They're the ones going to be left behind. They're the ones going to be left behind. I tell you, they're the ones going to be left far behind. They're the ones going to be left far behind, because we're not going to have time to turn around, try to help them up when they don't want to help themselves. When you try to help somebody when they don't want to help themselves, guess what? Ain't nothing you could do about it. Ain't nothing in the world you could do about it. You could kick, scream, cry, yell at them. If they don't want no help, they don't want no help. You can do all you can. You can show all the positive things to them that will help them until they grasp it, until they start loving and respecting themselves, until they start showing that self-love for themselves. They're not going to grasp it. They're not going to grasp it. They are not going to grasp it, because we are Put it this way, we are one thing. Everybody on this planet, on this rock that is called Earth, have in common. We got the same amount of bones, same amount of same organs. May not be DNA matches, but we got all the same organs, right? One thing we all have in common is that we got blood running through our body. Another thing that we all have in common that we cannot survive without. We cannot survive without water in our body. All in respect to you. We cannot survive without water in our body. This earth is made up of almost 90% of water. Our body are almost made up of 90% of water. We are all the same, but all different at the same time. Until we start grasping that, we are not going to make it. Some of us not going to make it. So there's some people say, hey, you don't belong here. You don't belong there. You don't belongs over there, or there, or there, or there, or there. Man, run into the camera and say, hey, start running her mouth or running his mouth, whatever. You don't belong to this place. I don't care what skin tone you're that, because that's okay. So carries another demographic too. Be looking like what he or she doing over here. He or she don't belongs over here. How you know she don't belong? He or she don't belongs over here. You don't know everybody that comes over here. You don't know everybody that comes in your neighborhood. You don't know who that family knows. You don't know who your family that neighbor that's next door to you knows. You don't know nothing. You just assuming. I told you what the first three letters assume. You're making the ass out of yourself. Be careful who you talk to sometimes. Be careful how you talk to somebody, because you'll know who they are. You don't never know who they are. You got to show humanity to these people. When you show humanity to some people, you feel a whole lot better with yourself. I'm gonna ask this question to the chat. Ask this question to the chat. How many of y'all feel better about yourselves when you just help somebody just out of the kindness of your heart, expecting nothing in return, and just sees the humanity in the other person that you help? Who all feels better about themselves? If you feel better about yourself, put a 1 in the chat when you do that. If you don't feel better about yourself, put a 2. I'll put a 1 in the chat with that one, because I don't expect that in return. Because guess what? It's gonna come back to me anyway, regardless. It's gonna come back to me regardless, no matter how you look at it. It might sound like I'm preaching this open mic night. I'm telling you, I'm giving you my perspective of life. You and your significant other, right? Y'all with each other for a reason. Y'all are one. Y'all do what y'all do. See, there's more than one way to have sex. It ain't just physical. It could be mental. You can have it's the mental capacity that you and your significant other are connected. Yeah, sex feel good, but what about that mental connection? Yeah, you can love your child and teach them teach him or she different things. But what about that mental connection with your child? You and your friend can go party and play ball and all the different stuff with each other. But what about that mental connection with your friends? What are y'all teaching each other? What are y'all learning from each other? How y'all lifting each other up? Are y'all there for each other when y'all get down? Are you there for your child when he or she are down and nothing went right? Are you there for your significant other when he or she down, when something didn't go right at the job or something didn't go right with the business that they got? Are you there? I'm not talking about. I know you'll be there physically. I'm talking about mentally. Are you there? Are you there? Do you have humanity? Humanity. Are you there? Some people like to say, "Oh, you didn't cry this, you didn't do this." Yeah, but I am human still. Because people show different type of emotion in different types of situation. That's they call being human. Because you at a funeral, I mean, because this person cried and falling out and whatever, and somebody just shed a tear, not saying a word, and then somebody sit there, just sitting there and not crying, not hooping a hundred. That don't mean they don't care. That don't mean they don't care. They might be hurt more than you are hurt. You don't know. You don't know how bad they hurt and how they get through trauma, how they get through the trauma of things. Humility. That's the word for the night. Show compassion, cause I guarantee you, every last people who go watch this live, they go watch the that's watching this live, they go watch the replay. Want somebody to show them compassion. Then when somebody do something to you, you're gonna want somebody to apologize to you. Every last one of somebody do something to us, and and they found out the person found out they were wrong. You want that person to apologize to you. But you do you have humility enough to say I was wrong and apologize to the person that you did wrong? Are you man and woman enough to apologize to a child and sit back, apologize to a man or woman that you were wrong? Are you man or woman enough to apologize? I know I'm making somebody mad tonight. Hey, I'm making somebody mad tonight, man. Hey, who I'm making mad tonight? I don't tell you the truth. I care about who I'm making mad because if I'm making you mad, that means I'm making you think about what your decisions you don't make. I'm I'm making you mad because you know what I'm trying. I make you mad because I make you think about the humility that you're supposed to be showing other people, the capacity for be showing the other person. When you show compassion, humility, and say, "Hey, let's all get together, have fun." But if you're not showing that, what kind of world are you living in? You are depressed, lonely. You are depressed, lonely. I don't care you a teenager, a young adult, in your thirties, older. Guess what? You are a despicable, lonely person if you don't show if you don't have humility for somebody else, or or anything. But like I said, this right here, that guy that had no humility for that 11-year-old, right? But that school had humility towards that terminally ill mother. All she wanted to see was her son graduate. So the school so the principal put on impromptu graduation so she could see him walk across the stage, just in case she don't get to see him graduate. Got to take pictures and all that stuff. Humility is, don't try to get with somebody casual or not. Try to see what you can get out of them because you're mad at that person because they left you. But like I said, it's heartfelt. This is from my heart, and this is what I feel, and this is how I feel today. This is how I feel today. We got to start showing some kind of humility, and don't. Like I said, the people that does charity work, does this, does that, you don't see who does it because someone don't put it on social media. Because I feel like if you put it on social media, you want the clout from it, you want the pat on the back, the hand clap. Oh, he did that, she did this, whatever. You want all of that. You want all the attention. That way I look at it. Like I said, think about what I said. How you gonna look at somebody else? How you gonna look at yourself? How you gonna feel about yourself? Are you gonna feel good about yourself? First, you gotta take a mental evaluation about yourself. I did this right here. I tell you, it works. One side of the paper, put the good traits that you have on one side, right? Then on the other side, put the bad traits on the other side. Okay. Start working on the bad traits, so that bad trait can be on the good trait side. Start taking self-evaluation. Self-evaluation, it works wonders. It works wonders. I'd like to thank everybody. This one gonna be, well, I went over almost an hour 30 minutes. But I love each last one of y'all. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you for being my backbone, being my chat, being my mod. Like I said, I even love the haters. I don't hate the haters. They come over here and troll whatever they want to do, but guess what? That's a view. They are lost. Let's try to get the people that are lost from being lost. And guess what? Like I always say, when you love and respect yourself, love and respect yourself. Because when you love and respect yourself, you can see through all the BS. Self-love is the best kind of love. Because who can love you better than you can love yourself? Nobody. That what keeps with nobody. Nobody can love you better than you love yourself. Peace. I'm out, and thank you.
This has been a 20 East Media Network LLC special presentation. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Thanks for coming. Now you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here. See ya.
Welcome to D Truth TV. Turn the volume up, you feel me? Hit that like, hit subscribe, let's get real on your screen, see? We talking cases, mysteries, stories that unfold, relationships, heartbreaks, secrets never told, breaking news, updates, every fact on display. I'm your host with the flow, bringing truth every day. D Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell. let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. So subscribe, hit like, don't you dare miss a beat. The Truth TV, where the truth and the rhythm meet.